Good morning. This is Robert Kaars Sijpesteijn bringing you this morning's market update. Reviewing last week's close, the US indices remained relatively flat. However, there was the shock resignation of US House Speaker John Boehner, which reduces the chances of a government shutdown this week, removing some of the anxiety on Wall Street as the week sets up with heavy economic data and commentary from the Federal Reserve set to be released. The highlight of a busy week will be Friday's publication of US labor markets numbers. Analysts expect non-farm payroll employment to have risen by 200,000 in September, slightly below the average monthly increase this year. A return significantly lower than this will strengthen the view that a rate rise is now unlikely this year. Unemployment is likely to remain at 5.1%. Average earnings are forecast to be just 0.3% up on August levels. At the end of last week, the US 500 closed down 9 points at 1,926.33. The US Tech 100 dropped 53 points to 4,216.63, and the Wall Street rolling gained 4 points to end on 16,277. Looking at commodities, gold ended Friday $4 lower at $1,146.03. And Brent crude was little changed, gaining 1 cent to close on $48.31 a barrel. Royal Dutch Shell Place will stop exploring offshore Alaska, citing high costs and challenging regulation 6 weeks after it got approval to fully drill a well in the Arctic waters off the US state. Shell forecast it will take related financial charges, according to a company statement on Monday. The balance sheet carrying value of its Alaska position is about $3 billion, with additional future contractual commitments of about $1.1 billion. In the Eurozone, the most important releases will be initial estimates of inflation in September, for Germany on Tuesday and for the bloc as a whole on Wednesday. Both are expected to show zero change in average prices over the past year, although the core price index measure for the Eurozone, which strips out food and energy, should show inflation of 0.9% year on year. In the UK, the final estimate of gross domestic product in second quarter will be published on Wednesday. No change is expected in the headline growth figure of 0.7%. Looking at indices, the Germany 30 closed last Friday up 16 points at 9,586.5, and the UK 100 ended on 6,060.5, gaining 34 points from the open. In today's corporate news, Vodafone has said talks with Liberty Global have ended as merger gossip between the two came to nothing. Embattled Volkswagen's news chief executive Matthias Müller has promised investors to investigate the emissions scandal thoroughly, and Shell has retreated from Arctic drilling amid high production costs, causing the company to announce it would cease drilling off the offshore of Alaska for the foreseeable future. Today's economic data in focus: at 8 a.m. Italy released business and consumer confidence. At 12:30 in the US, we see personal income, consumption and spending released. At 2 p.m. in the US, we see pending US home sales. And at 2:30 in the US, Dallas Fed Manufacturing Index is released. That's all for this morning's market update. Thank you and goodbye.